Good afternoon. Well, some mixed weather photography this week, I think, but it will be at least largely dry across most southern areas. Now, it's dry at the moment across most parts of England and Wales. You can see on our satellite picture just some thin, high cloud. Thicker cloud, though, across Scotland and Northern Ireland, and that is now bringing some rain, but it's not moving southeast very quickly, so at Lithermans and Downs, I think another fine afternoon there for the Gulf. Now, that rain is coming from these frontal systems at the moment across Northern Ireland. You can see the band of rain through Northern Ireland into western parts of Scotland. As I say, it's not moving very much, so that's where it'll be through this afternoon. Possibly one or two showers just a little bit further southeast across central parts of Scotland. But England and Wales generally dry with sunshine. A fair amount of thin high cloud though this afternoon, and also some misty low cloud around some of these western coasts. But inland, the sunshine lifting temperatures to at least 30 degrees in some inland places. Many parts of England and Wales will be dry tonight, but up in the northwest, Scotland and Northern Ireland, still cloudy with some further rain, and some of that rain quite heavy, but nowhere a cold night tonight. And then looking ahead first to Monday, well, that frontal system's still there across Northern Ireland and Scotland, so still some further outbreaks of rain, possibly pushing slowly southeast into the far north of England, setting off some heavy showers or even a thunderstorm during Monday afternoon. But most of England and Wales dry, sunny and again hot, although late in the day one or two thunderstorms may affect the Channel Islands, and those are going to then move northeast across the southeastern part. That area of low pressure there across the southeastern areas of England on Tuesday morning. So that means a fairly cloudy start with some showers, but brighter weather will be moving into Scotland and Northern Ireland fairly quickly, and then spread southeast during the day, probably finally reaching the southeast by the end of the day. But those temperatures much lower, so becoming fresher everywhere. Then we have a ridge of high pressure coming into southern areas, and that'll be the state of the play, I think, for the latter part of the week, that ridge of high pressure. Frontal systems, though, moving eastward in the north, weakening as they move south by the end of the week. So dry and bright across England and Wales, I think, during Wednesday. Eventually, there's some thicker cloud coming into Scotland and Northern Ireland, bringing some spots of rain, particularly there in the northwest. Through Thursday, many areas in the south dry and warmer again, 25 degrees. In the north, though, some cloudy weather with some spells of rain. That's pushing slowly southeast, but weakening all the time, so amounts of rain across northern England really quite light. Here's a summary for the week. Hot at first in the southeast, but turning cooler. In the northwest, unsettled with some rain, particularly during the first part of the week. Next week's forecast, very early indeed.